All right, folks. Had to replace the battery in the microphone. Yeah, it went dead. I started getting all this hissing and shit and background noise. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, microphone battery went dead. Oh well. Anyways, I'm here and I'm doing a video because I'm going to tell you that I'm coming back, and I'm coming back with a vengeance. It's funny and ironic because those of you that have been with me since 2000, you know how many times the forces arrayed against me have kicked me off the internet, and I just come back stronger. You would think, after about the second, third, fourth time, you would think that these evil forces, whatever they may be, whether they be physical or spiritual, you would think that they would be like, hey man, every time we kick this motherfucker off the internet, he just comes back 10 times stronger. Maybe we ought to not kick him off the internet anymore. But they do anyway. And then I just come back 10 times stronger. And so the irony is so thick you could cut it with a knife, you know? I mean, here's all these points. We got to get him off the internet. We got to get him off. And as soon as you get me off the internet, I come back 10 times stronger when I come back. You would think they would, maybe they can't get it. Maybe they cannot get this. Maybe they really can't figure this. Maybe the gods have blinders over their eyes and have their minds confused to where that they really don't get that every time they kick me off the internet, I just come back 10 times stronger. Maybe they can't get it. Maybe they're incapable of getting it. I don't know. Just sharing my thoughts here, folks. It's the wee hours of the morning on a Monday morning. 60 degrees outside. I'm assuming 50 or 60. It's warm. And we got out of the Arctic weather. We suffered through the Arctic weather and come out on the other side virtually unscathed. It was touch and go there one day, but that was it. But it was interesting. I mean, Arctic temperatures minus 10 degrees at one point. It's like, what the fuck? What the hell, man? Kentucky's supposed to have mild winters, guys. Minus 10 degrees is just unbelievable for here. So, but I'm just sharing my thoughts here because I'm coming back, guys. I'm coming back stronger, more powerful. Speaking of power, I have been hard at work becoming the Sorcerer Supreme, as some of you are aware. Some of you may also be aware that I am now extremely powerful. Those of you that have tried to do shit or tried to mess me up like you have in the past, you will find that you can no longer do that shit. Steps have been taken to make sure that that never happens again. And I am working feverishly on some other things to thwart you with, and those are going well as well. And the gods are with me. The powers of the universe are with me. And there is no question about that. Look into my eyes. There is no question. The gods are with me. The powers of the universe are with me. And I'm doing this video with no cable, no internet, or no telephone. And I'm looking at you right in the eye saying, I will be back 10 times stronger than I was when I left, because I have been hard at work, folks. I have not just been sitting on my laurels. I have been learning shit. I have been growing. As you know, I am working towards becoming Sorcerer Supreme. Now, some people would say, well, that's an unattainable goal, because being the master of the mystic arts is kind of hard to do when you're constantly learning new shit. Well, maybe. I see your point. I don't necessarily ascribe to it, but I see your point. I see where, something like that would be unattainable because you're constantly learning new shit. But it's the striving, okay? It's the road. It's the walk, okay? It's the idea that you're constantly going forward, that you're moving ever forward. You're not slowing down. You're not stopping. You're striving to be better and better and better. But anyway, enough said about that. The point is that I will be back. I'm looking at this camera telling you I will be back stronger than ever before. I will not be alone. I will not only have spiritual power behind me, I will have actual people with me as well, helping me behind the scenes or even in front of this camera. Who knows? But I will have help. I will not be alone. And when I return, I will be stronger than ever. And it's, I think maybe some of this is being done to show the trolls, haters, and naysayers that they can't win. You know, when are you sycophants going to learn that you can't win? You cannot defeat me. You know, you've kicked me off the internet. You've destroyed my marriage. You got my kids abused under foster care. You've destroyed me financially. You know, and you still can't seem to win. Why is that, dumbasses? Maybe you need to get a clue and realize that whatever it is agenda you have is failing. Maybe the smart tack would be that you need to just give the fuck up and move the fuck on. But they won't, because they're deceived. Their minds are clouded by evil, and so they won't stop. Well, I'll have to make them stop, or the gods will have to make them stop. But they won't stop on their own. They won't do it. They won't stop on their own. Anyways, but I'm just, I'm making this video, sharing my thoughts, because I'm coming back, and when I come back, I will post this video, obviously, and you all will see it. So, just be warned. I am coming back. I will return. And when I do, there's going to be some changes. Because I know there's some of you that have arrayed yourself with very, very, very dark forces. And by now you've realized, hey, what we were doing before isn't working anymore. That's because I'm becoming more powerful. More powerful than you can possibly imagine. And so, just, be prepared. Because there's some major changes going to happen, bro. Alright, just saying. I'm just throwing that shit out there. Anyways, that's all I got to share with you. I just thought I'd let you know that I'm on the return. I'm coming back. And, let's see, what is the date? Monday, January 22nd. Now, do I know when I'm coming back? No, but I know I'm coming back. But I thought I would document it. 4:59 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, you might as well say. Monday, January the 22nd is when I'm making the video. So I'm making a video in the wee hours of the morning on a Monday. And when I'm actually returning, I do not know, but I will return. And I will be 10 times more powerful than I was before. So you idiots need to really get a clue and say, hey, maybe we need to stop messing with this guy, because he just keeps getting more powerful and more powerful and more powerful every time we fuck with him. Well, that's true. And that's what's going to happen. And there's no getting around that. When something has been preordained of the gods, you can't fight against it, you morons. I don't understand where you even get off thinking that you could fight against the gods. I mean, I couldn't conceive of such a thing. I would never, if something is preordained to the gods, I'm going to be like, yeah, well, fuck it. That's all I need to know. Because I would know that there's no way I could win against that. But let it not be said that the trolls, haters, and naysayers are not stupid motherfuckers, because they sure are. They are some seriously stupid motherfuckers. Because there is no statute of limitations on harassment, guys. Especially when it's on the internet and it's ongoing. No statute of limitations. Sorry. So just so you know. Just so you know. Oh, that Vonhelton been threatening to throw us in front of a judge for years, and he ain't never going to do it. Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? Maybe it could be that I've been giving you a false sense of security. Could that be the answer? Oh, hadn't thought about that, had you? Well, we'll see. We'll see, won't we? Yes, we will. We will see. I don't know if you guys caught Paulie's Customs little death threat video about VidMe, where he basically made a death threat video about VidMe. Isn't that right, Paulie? Now most people would look at that video. They say, "Well, it don't sound like a death threat." Oh, trust me, it is. It is. You know, he was careful in his verbiage, but it's a death threat. There's no question that it is. But that's okay, Paulie. That's okay, buddy. You know, because there's a payday someday. Okay, believe it. There's a payday someday. You know, ask these old motherfuckers. Is there a payday someday? They'll say, yeah, buddy. Every one of them. Every single one of these old motherfuckers will tell you. They will sit you down and will say, there's a payday someday, son. And that's exactly the truth. So that's okay. You know, just keep racking up that negative points, buddy, because there's something coming. Believe me. Believe me. There is no statute of limitations. There is no statute of limitations because it's still ongoing, right? It hasn't stopped. The videos are still out there. The harassment is still ongoing, therefore. So nothing has stopped. Nothing has changed. And so, no statute of limitations for you, motherfucker. Sorry. I don't care if it's been 100 years. As long as them videos are still out there harassing me, still ongoing. And now we've got your little veiled death threat out there. That's going to look good in front of the judge. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, that's all. And, of course, Lenny Posner is still out there scamming people out of millions and millions and millions of dollars, saying that people died on Sandy Hook. Oh, you gotta pay into our relief fund. You gotta pay into the Honor Network because there's people died at Sandy Hook. Government's own documents say nobody died at Sandy Hook or Boston Army. Nobody died. Government's own records. So Lenny Posner, Aaron Gray, and Tiffany Moser have been scamming people out of millions of dollars for years now. And yeah, we have a word for that. It's called fraud, and it's a felony. And you go to the federal penitentiary if you're convicted of fraud. And that's where Lenny Posner, Tiffany Moser, and Aaron Gray need to go, because they are committing fraud and they need to go to jail. The government's own records say that nobody died at Sandy Hook or Boston bombing. So these people have been bilking the American public out of millions of dollars. Sandy Hook happened how many years ago? Yeah, this has been going on for years now, folks. Years, literally years. Okay, they've been bilking the American people out of money. They need to go to federal prison, and they need to go immediately. Right? Isn't that right, Lenny? Isn't that right, Aaron Gray? Isn't that right, Tiffany Moser? Yeah, it is. So hopefully something will get done on that front too. I'm working on that, by the way. I am contacting the Attorney General's office. I am contacting the President's office. I'm contacting the Vice President's office, the Secretary of State. I'm contacting all these people. And I'm telling you, hey, man, the Honor Network is committing fraud. Here's the documentation that proves they're committing fraud. And so yeah, there's going to be some major changes going on, guys. Trust me. I have not been idly sitting by. I have been doing shit. Trust me. Trust me, people. Oh, change is gonna do me good. You better get back, honky cat. Living in the city ain't where it's at. It's like trying to find gold in a silver mine. It's like trying to drink whiskey, oh, from a bottle of wine. That's an old song from the early 70s. Y'all probably don't even know the damn song. Anyways, but yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that I got a new battery in my mic, and I will be returning. And when I return, I will be 10 times stronger than I was before. And those of you that are arrayed with very, 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 very evil forces, and you know who you are, you're in deep shit. And I know by now, you know that whatever you tried is no longer working. I know you know. Because I know that you know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know. Because God said so. And when I return, I will not be alone, spiritually or physically. I believe the gods are working on that too. These things that have been preordained of the gods are going to come to pass. You cannot fight them. They are going to come to pass. And there's not a damn thing you can do to stop them, because they're preordained of the gods. If somebody told me that something was preordained of the gods, I'd be like, well, that settles it for me. Because I would know not to waste my energy trying to fight against the will of the gods, man. I would know better. You know, is it just am I the only one that gets that? Am I the only one that gets that fighting against the will of the gods is pretty fucking stupid? Am I the only one that understands that? Apparently, I must be, because I've got all all these haters. You know, they're all arrayed against me. You know, trying to stop it. You know what the will of the gods may be, and you know, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to stop the plan of the gods. It is not. Sorry. They have a plan. That plan is going to come to fruition, whether you like it or not. And you're just going to have to deal with it. Sorry. Well, Vonhelton's being braggadocious. Well, maybe just a little bit. But considering all the hell I've been through, I think I deserve it. I think I'm entitled to be a little bit braggadocious. And I can truthfully say that the glory does not come to me. It goes to the gods, because the gods preordained all this shit. The gods set everything in motion. They put all the people in place that needed to be put in place. And so, you know, I'm not glorying in it. Not really, because it, you know, it's preordained of the gods. It's their plan. You know. Well, Bon, didn't you say the true gods don't need a plan? No, I'm talking about small plans here. I'm not talking about this great plan for humanity. That's bullshit. The gods don't do that. But little plans like this, where I'm going to be a tool of the gods. I mean, look at what they did with Thoth. Okay, who was Thoth? Thoth was basically a nobody. He started out as a nobody. Thoth did. All right, he was a nobody. But then during the battle of the reptilians, you know, he showed himself to be, you know, to be a leader and to be, you know, a scribe and, you know, somebody with intellect and what have you. He proved himself, and the gods saw that, and they saw favor in him, and, you know, they elevated him to godlike status as a demigod, and then they shipped his happy ass to Egypt. What? Hey, we're going to send you to Egypt, okay, you know, and they shipped him to Egypt. And, you know, of course, subsequently Atlantis sank because, according to Thoth's own words, the people started messing with the dark arts and with dark sciences and combined the dark arts and the dark sciences together. And when they did that, Atlantis sank. Atlantis was not defeated by the reptilians or the Greys. They kicked their ass and shoved them underground. That's what Thoth said. So no, it wasn't the reptilians or the Greys. It was the fact that certain entities or groups within Atlantis' own hierarchy wanted to mess with the dark arts and dark sciences, and then combined those two, techno-mage, if you will, and as a result, Atlantis sank. It did not sink because it was destroyed by the reptilians. Thoth was clear about that. In fact, he went out of his way to say that they kicked their ass and drove them underground, them and the Greys. So, which I thought was kind of funny, because heretofore, you know, about reptilians, reptilians, and then we get these 500,000-year-old documents that mention the reptilians by name. I thought that was hilarious. What are you going to do against 500,000-year-old documents? You going to say those are fake too? Come on. Yeah, you know. So yeah, I've been totally vindicated on the reptilians. What about that shit, motherfuckers? What did I say in my Las Vegas videos? Everything that I have told you is going to come to pass, whether you like it or not. It is going to come to pass. I have no reason to lie to you. I have no reason to deceive you. When I say a thing, that thing will come to pass because the gods have put me here as a mouthpiece to warn you and to tell you and for you to know that things are coming. Well, Vaughn, if you know all this shit, is everything going to pan out okay? Are we going to make it through this? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And this false facade of Christianity and Islam and Judaism, it's all going to fall away because it's been a hindrance. It's been a binding. It's been legalistic crap that has restrained humanity for centuries. That's all going to fall away. But instead of going the dark side, which is what the elite families have done, humanity will go to the side of the light and become light workers and become right-hand path and become, hopefully, politically conservative. But that's my personal opinion. Anyways, but they will not ascribe to what the elites have. You see, the elites have used the powers given to us of the gods for evil, okay? And their time is short as well. Their time is short on this earth. We already see that happening. Some of us that have eyes to see and ears to hear. Some of us are seeing that the elites are slowly being, they're going the way of the Edsel and the dodo bird because there's the gods have willed that their time is ended. That the time of these elite families is over, and the gods have willed that. And no matter how much use of the dark forces they can array, it's not going to help them. Like I said, Christianity especially, oh my God. Christianity has done so much to hinder mankind. All this legal bullshit and the demon under every rock. Oh my God, I can't stand that. That ain't Christian, so there's a demon. It's got to be a demon, And I've fought with how many demons now? That's what I do, fighting against demons, But, they see me, they look at me, oh, well, he's a pagan, therefore he's got to be arrayed with demons, No, dumbass, I'm fighting the damn demons. But anyways, all the crap of the monotheistic religions is going to fall away. And there's a Hopi prophecy out there that says the same thing, by the way, in case you're wondering. Google the Hopi prophecy, okay? It tells you the same damn thing. But all the monotheistic religions are going to finally fall away. The elite families and their use of dark forces and dark energies and demonic powers, they're going to fall away. And all there's going to be is light, and humanity is going to prosper like it has never prospered before. And I believe Trump is a herald of that, by the way. Now a lot of people, if you're a Christian, a Jew, or a Muslim, you're probably going to be mad at me for saying these things. I'm not saying it to be an ass. I'm not. I'm saying it because mankind needs to rise above that. Okay? We need to rise above. All right? The legalism has got to go. Okay? And there is nothing more legalistic than the three monotheistic religions. Oh my God. There's nothing more legalistic than that. And there's truth in those religions, but not much. And and it's literally hindered mankind. It really has. But like I said, fear not, because mankind will not go down the dark path of these elitists. They will not. Mankind is going to absolutely explode. We're going to grow and prosper. We're not going to go down the way of the Atlanteans and their dark path. We're not going to go down the dark path of the elite families. Everything is going to come up great. It's going to be awesome. I absolutely believe this. But the three monotheistic religions now are going to go bye-bye. I'm sorry. They've got to. They're hindering mankind's progress. Okay? They really are. And like I said, I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm just telling you how it is, man. You want me to tell you the truth, right? You want me to tell you the truth, right? Okay, the three monotheistic religions got to go. They are hindering. They are literally hindering mankind's growth. Okay, so they got to go. And we now know, at least some of us now know, that a lot of that was a plan by the elite families from years and years ago anyway. And so it's got to go. It's got to go. All right, mankind has got to move forward. And we don't need to be stuck back in the 7th century. That's for damn sure. Oh my God. That's insane. Um, that's just insane. So, we need to move forward. Need to move forward. Need to progress, and we're going to. And it's going to be glorious, folks. I'm telling you, humanity's best days are ahead. I absolutely believe that. Once the monotheistic religions fall by the wayside, and once the elite families are dealt with, however that may be, I do not know. Not yet. Not yet. But anyways, once those things are dealt with, humanity will grow and prosper like never before. It'll make the Renaissance look like child's play, man. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I'm telling you. I really believe that. I really believe humanity's best times are ahead, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, Vonhelton, if everybody goes to paganism, isn't people going to start dabbling in the darkness again? Some probably will. Some probably will, but they will be dealt with. They will be handled somehow. I don't know how, but they will be handled. But by and large, humanity will be in the light. We will be light workers. We will be, prospering. We will be joyous, happy. There will be, there will be singing in the streets, man. I'm telling you, there will be singing in the streets. It will be a glorious time. The freedom, just the freedom alone that paganism brings, because as an eclectic pagan, I have no legalistic issues. I have no dogma. I have no drama. There's nothing to hinder me from doing the will of the gods and from being the greatest person that I can be. And that in of itself is a powerful thing. Leaving Christianity was the best thing I ever did, man, because I'm free now. I don't have that legalism holding me back like I did. It's all gone. The dogma, the drama, the legalism, it's all gone. And I can now pursue my efforts and be a blessing to others and be the best that I can be in lieu of the gods and their will or whatever. And it's great, man. It's great. There is a freedom in paganism that does not exist in the three monotheistic religions. It doesn't. The three monotheistic religions are bound by legalism and dogma and drama. And there is no real freedom in that. Okay? There's going to be some that's going to dabble in the dark forces, but I guess they'll be handled, because what I see is a bright future for humanity. I don't see a dark future for humanity. I see a bright future for humanity. But we got to get rid of the elite families. We got to get rid of the three monotheistic religions. And when that happens, humanity is going to explode like you've never seen. It's going to be, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I can't say it enough. Anyways, speaking of saying enough, I've rambled on. And now it's time to ramble on. That's another song from the 70s. I might want to look that one up. It's time to ramble on. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, but I will return. I will be back. Things are going to be great, I promise you. And there's going to be some major changes happening. Trust me on that. There'll be some major changes going on. But it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. There is going to be teething problems. Okay, there's going to be upsets. There's going to be minor little problems that occur or rise up. But overall, everything is going to be better. Everything is going to be much, much better, actually. Okay? That is my message to you. As I sit here with no phone, no cable, no internet. telling you that I will return. That's how confident I am of the changes that are going to occur. And the changes that have already occurred, by the way. Because there's already changes occurring. They're happening behind the scenes, but there's already changes occurring. And it's going to be glorious. And humanity will make it through this. It's going to be great. We might even get what the Jews call a jubilee. Well, Von, what's a jubilee? A jubilee is, a year where you don't pay any taxes at all. None. Don't pay no taxes. All your debts is paid. And you basically start from scratch again. It's called the Year of Jubilee. Look it up. Year of Jubilee. We could see that. We could see that happening in our lifetime. I'm 54 years old, guys, and I'm telling you, I could see a Year of Jubilee in my lifetime. I'm telling you, I believe it. But fear not the book of Revelations, because the book of Revelations, first of all, it's not real, because it was written to suppress people. But even if it was real, even if let's say the book of Revelations was totally legit, still doesn't have to come to pass. If my people, which are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray and seek my face, I will look down from heaven, I will heal and I will forgive their sins, and I'll heal their land. But what does that say? What does that mean? What that means is that as long as there's people praying, as long as there's people believing, I'm not going to do the book of Revelations or any other negative prophecy. That's what God's saying. Okay, so the book of Revelations isn't even going to happen, even if you believe it's legit. So what's going on? What's the whole deal with all the Middle East shit? The deal is that they're trying to scare you. They're trying to scare you into believing that the book of Revelations is coming alive. And it's not. And it sure as hell ain't ordained to the gods. Oh my gosh. Why would the gods need to slaughter a whole bunch of us? Oh, they don't. So who needs to slaughter us? Demons. Why do they need to slaughter us? Because for whatever reason they need that human blood. They need a blood sacrifice. Okay, World War III, Battle of Armageddon, whatever you want to call it, it's nothing but a blood sacrifice to a bunch of fucking demons. That's all it is. Fear not. Fear not what you hear about the Middle East. And like I said, the three monotheistic religions are going to fall away anyway. Fear not. Okay? Fear not. It's going to be all right. Do not become overwhelmed with fear. We're going to get through this. And it's going to be better than ever. And humanity is going to be better than ever. America is going to be better than ever. All the countries of Europe is going to be better than ever. Everything is going to be great. Trust me. It's going to take time. And there's going to be some pain. But we're going to get through it. Okay? We're going to get through it. All of us. We're going to make it. We're going to make it, guys. We're really going to make it. I really believe that. Okay? I will see that in my lifetime. I believe. And if I don't, then the gods are gonna have to deal with me. They're gonna have to deal with me, damn it. And that's my kids hollering. So I'm gonna cut this short. You all have a pleasant day. Have a better tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye, Boo Bear.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.